Hey guys, thank you for joining me for another exciting week of fantasy football. We'll get straight into this. We'll start with me versus Tread. Still very early days at the moment, but I feel like Bell slightly underperformed for me on Thursday night. However, if the rest of my team perform as I expect them to, as they've shown they can do this season, hence my butt up the 100 club, still feel like I stand a very good chance of winning. Tread certainly isn't out of the game though. And with Alex Smith back for him and going against the Giants defence, who last week made CJ Beathard look like Alex Smith. You know, Alex Smith can do great things, I think, this week for Tread. He's going to have to throw away from Tyreek Hill, though, to maximise his points for Tread, who I'll obviously be starting. Our matchup of the week, or our game of the week to watch, is going to be Atlanta versus Seattle. With Cam and Sherman out, we can hopefully expect to see Julio Jones score a second touchdown of the week, of the season, and we'll do that against the Seattle defense being played by Tread. Next we move on to Phil versus Ian. Ian will feel very disappointed with the way he started Thursday night, and therefore Phil will quite rightly feel confident about his chances of winning this matchup. Ian can still win, though. He's going to have to ask a lot of Derek Carr. The Oakland-New England matchup is the game to watch this week for these two. Ian's going to need Carr to throw to Cooper and Cook and avoid doing so to Crabtree and Lynch. He's also going to have some confidence in the fact that New England this year have allowed 948 yards to slot receivers, which is actually 424 yards above the average. I think about 148 yards more than any other team this season. So if they decide to line up Cooper in the slot, where he is actually very effective, then he can hopefully expect several points from those matchups. But yeah, at the moment I've got to say I feel like Phil is the likely winner there. Next we'll move on to Tris versus Andy. Could prove to be a close game, but I think I'm going to back Tris this week just on the strength of Adam Thielen and the way he's been playing this season. Case Keenum at the moment is currently playing to keep his job. Bridgewater could really come back any week, but I think because of the hot hand Keenum has keeping him in. So playing for your job, I think you're going to target your favourite receiver, which is going to be Adam Thielen. This week's game, though, is one for them to watch. Is going to be Philly versus Dallas. And he's going to be hoping that the Philly offence remains red hot, whilst Tris is going to be hoping Prescott spends most of the day on his back, which he can actually hopefully expect with Smith out for another week. When that was the case last week, Adam Clayton put up 6 sacks, and he's pretty average compared to what the Eagles have on their defensive line. So I think it could well be an issue for them. There could be several points there for the Philly defense. Next we move on to Mo versus Brad. This one's already over. Brad's one. Next we move on to Ryan versus Tom. This will probably be the closest game of the week in my opinion, and I'm going to tip Tom to win if Alshon Jeffrey plays. Chargers v Buffalo is going to be their game to watch this week. How the run game for them changes with a mobile QB no longer in the backfield will be very interesting to watch. Ryan's going to hope that they perhaps go to a more traditional run defense than this run offense, and this is to the benefit of LaShawn McCoy. We'll find out if that is the case or not on Sunday. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the playground.